Hello everybody, N.O.V.A videos here, and today I'll just play the campaign.
Oh, come on!
It's been a while since my last upload, I think. It's, at the time of recording, it's been 67 days, I'm not even kidding. It's honestly a cute coincidence. I just checked earlier today, and yeah, it said it's been 67 hours days since the last upload. So that's hilarious. You're right. You know, you guys get it, the joke. Do you guys get the joke here? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, honestly. I've just been busy with life, and yeah, I don't know. So I think in the last video I was talking about my life in general, and I stopped at 2022, so I think in this video I have to do 2023 or something like that. So yes, 2023 started on the 1st of January. Can you believe it? That's when I bought Payday 2. That was my introduction to the Payday series. I don't play any Payday nowadays, but I used to play a lot of Payday in 2023, 2024. But I don't play at all. I am not a fan of Payday anymore, especially the community. It's just horrible. But yeah, on the 1st of January, my friend recommended me that I buy Payday 2, and since it was on sale, because it was, you know, New Year, I bought it for a couple bucks. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if that was a curse or a blessing to this day, because I don't know. It got me into the Payday series, which it has impacted my life in a way, negative or positive, it doesn't matter. It has affected my life. Whatever. That's not the point. The point is, I started playing Payday, and I wasn't addicted to it, but I thought it was fun. And I remember on the 29th of January, that was like when I really got into Payday 2, since that on the night, on like the, no, not the night, but like on the early hours, on like 2-3 a.m. of the 29th of January 2023, I was hang on. This area really looks like that one area in N.O.V.A Legacy, now that I think about it. I've never thought about that before. But no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about Payday 2. Yeah, on the early hours of January 29th, 2023, I got really addicted to Payday 2. And yeah, I don't know. I don't even know I'm repeating that. So in February, I remember T4 set up like a team viewer, I think it was called, so that we would play N.O.V.A 3 multiplayer together in a very, very shitty way. But we had no other alternative at the time, so it was pretty cool. Especially since N.O.V.A 3 had recently shut down at the time, and we didn't know about end-to-end VPN at the time. So yeah, that was our only option to play N.O.V.A 3 multiplayer together, other than local Wi-Fi right next to someone. And yeah, we had that basically. I remember that. That's the only thing I remember from like February in 2023. Alright, starting off April 1st, 2023, N.O.V.A Discord. I take ownership of the N.O.V.A, or I take back the ownership of the N.O.V.A Discord server, and then I delete it for a funny April Fool's show. It wasn't meant to be an April Fool's joke. It was honestly a pure coincidence that it happened on April 1st. For me, it happened on April 2nd, but for most others, because of time zones, it happened on April 1st. So that was really hilarious, right? Yeah, whatever. so some drama happened, and you guys know that I had a lot of drama when I was younger, since I was a stupid little kid. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know, an emo stupid little kid or something like that. I don't know. I was like weird when I was younger. I made some heavy mistakes that I will never admit. If somebody says that it was done by me, I would just deny it. I will not confirm anything, because that was not me. That was somebody else. That was not me. But yeah. So yeah, April 1st or 2nd, depending on the time zone. Nova Discord server. Oh, it gets deleted. Yay. And yeah, it was horrible since the Nova. What was that? The Nova Discord server at the time was the biggest Nova thing ever, and it was owned by me, so I messed that up. Whatever, I don't care. And I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I don't think I ever do. I never know what I'm saying. But yeah, Nova Discord server gone. T4 makes a new Nova Discord server called the N.O.V.A database, and I don't know how that's doing now. It's probably doing good. I think it's like 900 members at the time of recording, something like that. So they're doing really, really well, and I'm very... What the hell? Oh, I forgot about this. I'm very happy for them. Currently I've completely disconnected myself from the Gameloft community for reasons, but I'm happy that the N.O.V.A community, or T4 is the side of... What is this? I did not know this was a thing, but I'm happy that T4's side of the N.O.V.A community is doing well. I mean, he's basically the leader of the N.O.V.A community when you really think about it, since everything else is either small or non-existent. There just aren't that many N.O.V.A communities out there that are thriving. I think T-Force is the only one, but I don't know. Maybe there's a difference. I mean, maybe there's competition. I don't know. But yeah, basically T-Force is doing well. But that's not 2023. I'm talking about this year, so whatever. What else happened in 2023? Oh yeah. In summer of 2023, I got heavy into Payday the Heist. As well as regular Payday, but regular Payday 2, I mean, but yeah, Payday the Heist, I was also really getting into that. I was playing the game well. I was doing stuff. I don't have much to say about Payday, but I used to be a huge fan of that game back in the day. I used to play that all the time, every day, for hours and hours and hours. I really used to love Payday the Heist specifically. Payday 2 is... Payday 2 was worse in terms of quality. Just had a more quantity. Payday 2 was more quantity over quality. And Payday the Heist had things that made it more appealing to me. Like less gun customization. I don't know, for many people that's actually a worse thing, but for me specifically, I'm not a fan of gun customization, since it just isn't good for me. Like, whenever I have to customize my gun, I know that gun customization is good because you can make the gun be the best gun that you can use. You know, it can make it perfect for yourself. But that's the part that I don't like about gun customization, because whenever I have the ability to customize my gun, I'm always worried that my gun is just not the best that it can be. And it just makes me feel worried. I just said that. Basically, I'm not a fan of gun customization because, I always have that worry that, my gun could be better than it is now, so I should change how it is to make it better. But oh no, I have to look through every fucking an item name and description, what they do, their statistics, and it's just, I don't like worrying about all that. I like games with low gun customization, so that you can just give me a gun and I will just use it. I don't have to worry about making it perfect. I just take it and use it. I'm about to die here. Hold on. What the hell is this hitbox? Look at this. But yeah, that's the reason I don't like gun customization, because if you just give me a gun and tell me, oh hey look, it's a sniper, oh hey look, it's an assault rifle, then I'm gonna use it. But if you give me a gun and be like, oh hey, it's a shotgun, but you can turn it to an assault rifle if you modify it enough, I'm not gonna use it, because I don't like that. But whatever, we're talking about that too much. What else did I do in 2023? I don't remember that much. In 2023 I got my Poco F4 phone, I guess. Which it was a good phone. I liked it. What else happened in 2023? I can't remember. I don't know. There wasn't really that much happening after April. It wasn't really an eventful year. So let's move on to 2024. Yeah. I don't know what to say about 2024 either. Jailbreak had a live event in 2024. Ow. Ow. Jailbreak's live event was pretty cool. You had OG Jailbreak returning for a short while. I'll yap about it real quick. I don't like OG Jailbreak, or the way it was in 2024. OG Jailbreak, I would personally draw the line of OG Jailbreak at autumn 2018. Since in autumn 2018, if I remember correctly, that was when the boss game pass was added, and that was when the gunplay was changed. The gun system was changed. That's where I would, and the lighting was also changed. That's where I would personally draw the line of OG Jailbreak and modernizing Jailbreak. And Jailbreak live event made OG Jailbreak be middle of 2019, and it already had the cool lighting of Jailbreak, you know? Honestly say that it was like the golden period of Jailbreak, since they were competing with Mad City, and you know, when there's competition, that's when something usually improves the most to compete with the enemy. And since that was when they were competing with Mad City, they were pumping out some really good updates. But that's besides the point. I'm not talking about Jailbreak here. Actually, it's my video. I'll talk about whatever I want. But yeah, Jailbreak had a live event. I attended it with Imported Game and T4. It was fun. It was great. It was lovely, and I liked it. And what else happened in 2024? I'm trying to think, but I don't remember anything. Man. Oh, right. Yeah, something's happened in my life. And this video is about my life, so I'll talk about my life. We had a thing. I was going to actually, I don't know how to say. I was playing rugby since 2021 to 2024, 5. I've been playing rugby before then as well. When I was a kid, I used to play rugby, but only for a couple of years. The longest I've had is 2021 to 2025. And on that year, that was the first year that I went to, I don't know what it's called. We went as a team to a village to just train and have fun and stuff. But it ended up being a nightmare, or not a nightmare, but it ended up not being as good as I thought it would be because of certain situations. But basically, I went there for the first time, and unfortunately one of our teammates started smoking there, stealing cigarettes from our coach, as well as stealing money from the other players there. So that was horrible, and since rugby is a team game, whenever somebody does something bad, we get punished as a team, since, you know, it's a team. If you're supposed to get punished as a team if somebody does something bad to... Am I stuck in here? No. Ah, fuck. But yeah, basically we were getting punished a ton, and it was heavy physical work that we were getting punished with. So like we would have to do a lot of exercises that required a lot of energy and stuff, and it was really really tiring for me, especially since it was my first time ever experienced seeing something like that. And I remember I actually had a little breakdown because of it, because of how I was not used to something like that at all. I just started crying one day, so that was bad. But it was also fun. I remember our coach kept saying that it was not a concentration camp, and he would actually let us do stuff. So we used to play cards, like Uno, and some Russian card games with cards. That was fun. And we also had the 2024 Euro football thing. That was fun to watch. I'm not a huge fan of football, but I watched it because, you know, stuff. It was hyped up, and Georgia was playing there for the first time. So obviously I watched it with the rest of my team, and that was cool. And in 2024, in July, it was technically the first time. I mean, technically it was the second time, but I personally call it the first time that I went outside of my country. I went to Turkey for a week. It wasn't really a pleasant experience. It wasn't a pleasant experience because of the hotel that we were staying at. It was pretty shit, but it was fun overall. I don't know. I got to swim in the sea. I don't remember what sea it is. I think it might be the Mediterranean Sea. I don't know what it's called in English. It might be the Mediterranean Sea. I know that it's not the Black Sea, since that's the sea that I swim in Georgia. But no, basically, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It was a nice experience. What else happened in 2024? Oh yeah, I remember spending the rest of the summer with my cousin in our home region, I guess you can call it that. The region where we originate from. Man, it was fun. I always love spending time with my cousin, since, you know, we're the same age, we have the same interests, and we play the same games, technically, and it's really fun. I just love spending time with him. And so, since we spent like 3 weeks together, that was a whole lot of fun. And Chief Brick of Bricktown, amazing. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, it was really fun there. I remember this one argument we had was when World War II started. I kept telling him that World War II started in 1939, but he kept saying that it started in 1940. So that was funny. I don't remember why. Oh no, I do remember why I remember that argument, because I got to disprove him. At first I Google searched it, and yeah, Google said that it was 1939, but he kept insisting that it was 1940. And then in history class, when we learned about World War II, then I remembered about the argument and told him, hey, look, 1939, not 1940. It started on the 1st of September 1939 when Germany attacked Poland. Yeah. But I remember when we were together in the village in summer 2024, it was in August. We used to play different games like Standoff 2 and Minecraft Bedrock together. I used to play Minecraft Bedrock on my laptop with the M Center, since I'm not gonna buy Minecraft since it's too expensive. But yeah, heartbreaking thing. M Center stopped working with the latest Bedrock update. Very heartbreaking. It means you can no longer pirate Bedrock. I don't know what Mojang changed, but they changed something with Minecraft Bedrock as a whole, and whenever you try using M Centers now, the game crashes. Great, you can no longer pirate Bedrock on PC. How sad, heartbreaking. But no, that's besides the point. We used to play Minecraft Bedrock together. We used to play on this Lifeboat server. We used to play a lot of Bed Wars there, as well as other game modes. We also used to play a lot of Brawl Stars at the time. I used to play Poco all the time, which is like a healer. Whenever there's an option to play a healer class in the game, I always play as healer. I don't know why I main Poco in Brawl Stars. Well, I don't play Brawl Stars these days, but I main Poco. In the game that I am playing nowadays, which is Battlefield 1, a World War 1 game. This is the end of the chapter, right? I'll finish off what I'm saying. I think it's the end of the chapter here. I'm not sure, but if it is, but I think it is. But yeah, in Battlefield 1, the game that I'm playing nowadays, I always play as medic. In TF2, I usually play it as medic, and yeah, you get the point. But yeah, in Brawl Stars, I played as Poco, and I remember I got this one cool win streak. That was fun. We also played Standoff 2, which is Counter-Strike for mobile. Cool game. And yeah, we had a lot of fun there, basically. And I don't remember anything else that happened in 2024. It was cool though. It was nice. It was an enjoyable year. Pretty eventful. Honestly, I'd say like the most eventful year in my life. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I'll talk about 2025 in the next video, but I don't have much to say about 2025, especially since for one, the year isn't over, and for two, it's a lame year. It's a boring year. Oh yeah, it is the end of the chapter. I was correct. But yeah, I'll talk about 2025 in the next video, probably, which will come out whenever. I don't know. And yeah. Well, thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.